Hello friends, in this video I am going to show you how to create a SOAP UI project and how to test it. So sometimes what happens in the real scenario when you are working on any project, there will be many times like you need to test the service through the SOAP UI project because from the SOAP UI has a feature so that from there you can target to any environment and you can test the deployed service in any targeted environment. So for example, let's see, this is the SOA project which I have already deployed in the WebLogic service, WebLogic server. So we have two ways of testing, like either we can test from the console or we can test through the SOAP UI project. So to test from the console, the bigger problem is like you need to have access to this particular environment. So there may be possibility whether you have access only in the development environment, but you don't have access in the higher environment like test environment, production environment. So in that case, if you don't have access, then you won't be able to test the service from the EM console. So in this case, you'll have to create a SOAP UI project with that particular environment URL, and from the SOAP UI you can test it easily and you can check the service whether that service is working or not correctly. So first I will show you from the EM console how to test it, and after that I will show you how to create a SOAP UI project for this particular service and how to test from the SOAP UI. So from the UI, from the EM console, click on the test button. So once you click on the test button, here it will ask you the input parameter. So in this case I'll put like RAM. I mean, this is the parameter I'm passing to this particular service. So this is the message I'm sending to this service, and based on the logic which is implemented in this particular service, you will get the response. So after giving the a value here, click test service. So here you got the test status. It means request successfully received. It means this is tested successfully. Now what is in the response? See, this is the result. So you are getting the result. You passed RAM, but you are getting welcome RAM. So welcome is coming from the service. It means whatever input request this service is receiving, this service is adding one welcome message to that incoming message. So we passed RAM, but we are getting the output welcome RAM. So this is how we can test the deployed composite from the EM console. But for this, as I mentioned earlier, we need to have access. If we don't have a read write permission to this particular environment, the test button will not be enabled for you. And if the test button is not enabled, you won't be able to test this service from the EM console. So what is the other option if you don't have rights? I mean, if you don't have the access, then you need to have the URL. So just to show you how to create SOAP UI project, I have this URL. So I'm going to create a SOAP UI project for this particular service. So I have this visual URL. So based on this visual URL, open the SOAP UI here and click on the file and then new SOAP project. Initial visual, you mention the visual here, and name you can give anything. In my case I will give the name like SOA project deployment. You can give any name. Okay, click on the OK button. So see here the SOA project is created. So here you see the operation. This is request. So in the request, this is the input parameter it is asking. If you pass RAM, okay, you can pass anything. I will show you in the next example. So but in the first time I'm going to pass RAM, and this is the test button. Click on the test. You are getting, see the result, welcome RAM. So whatever you will pass here, let's say you are passing Shyam, click on the test button, you will get welcome Shyam. So friends, this is how you can create a SOAP UI project, and you can test from the SOAP UI. So maybe due to some reason, let's say if I'm not giving the right data in the input payload, or maybe the input payload is not correct, you will not get the expected result. So to debug the service which we are testing, and if this service is failing, this is the best way to test the service. So you can pass any data from here, and based on the data you can check the logic in your code which you have implemented. So if something is failing, then you have to check the instances. Let's say I have tested 2 times from here, then I will show you if in the WebLogic server there will be 2 instances created for this particular service. See, so click on the recent instances. See, so 1 2 3 4, we have total 4 instances. It means we have tested this service total 4 times so far. I'm going to test one more time, then there should be one more added. So the last one is 30006. If you refresh this recent instances, see the next one is one more is added. If you click in this flow instance, you can debug your project if whether this is success or failed, and you can check the, you can click here and you can check the flow. So flow means, so if something will fail, you'll come to know here, okay, this is working or this is not working. Based on that, you can go back and you can change the code and deploy the code, and you can retest the SOAP UI or from the WebLogic console. So friend, this is what I wanted to show you through this video, like how to test the SOA project from the WebLogic EM console or from the SOAP UI project. So friends, if you like this video, please click on the like button, and if you have not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel to get the latest update. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thanks a lot.